When I got arrested at 22 years old, I was very immature, reckless.
I'm finally in a position where I'm able to make a positive impact in my community.
The sky's the limit with this program.
Welcome to Prison to Purpose, Building Futures Behind Bars. I'm your host, Michelle Kane. Did you know there are apprenticeship programs going on inside prison? Yes, construction labor, carpentry, iron workers. The list goes on and on. And why? Because we want incarcerated individuals when they come out of prison to get jobs. And joining me right now is Corey Arnig, and he is the instructor for a Pre-Apprentice carpentry program, yes. And that's going on inside Folsom State Prison. Many people don't even have a clue that these programs are so successful inside prison walls. And Corey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's talk about your program. You're part of the California Correctional Training and Rehabilitation Authority, but it's within partnership.
Correct.
You're employed by the unions,
yes.
Right? It's this unique partnership. And how does that work?
Yeah, so I am I'm employed by the Northern California Carpenters Training Center. So I'm an instructor for the training center out of Fairfield. And I'm contracted out to CALCTRA as a pre-apprenticeship program. It's 672 hours, so around 6 months. And I don't know, you want to talk about certificate?
Yeah, let's talk about certificates.
So,
what are these guys getting?
So certificate, so it takes 672 hours, so it's around 6 months. Sometimes we have people for up to a year and a half. So with that certificate, once they graduate, get out of prison, then when they get out, they can give me a call, and I get them in the Carpenters Union. CALCTRA pays their first year of union dues and gives them about $600 worth of tools to get started. Which is
wonderful.
Huge.
They need that.
Yeah,
and let's talk about the benefits they actually get. I know they get the certificates, but what are the job skills that they're learning inside prison that people don't know about?
So yeah, and a lot of people don't know about our program, but we have a curriculum that we follow, heavy on math, as you can imagine.
It's all that measuring that, you just go, okay, and you have to be very accurate, I would imagine.
Yes, yeah, not at first. A lot of them have never read a tape before, so we got to spend some time on reading a tape, tool safety, and then so we start to progress, and we have little projects we do. I do interior systems. We build a roof. There's all kinds of little things we do, but also the interesting thing about our program at FSP
is Folsom State Prison. We love to talk in acronyms, right?
Sorry.
Yes. No, it's all good. It's all good.
But we also build projects for other state entities. So along with that, we've built 3 modular classrooms for California State Prison, Sacramento.
And we saw that.
Yeah.
If you are actually watching this right now, I want you to look at the video, because this is incredible video of the actual modular building being lifted over the fence, the security fence, right?
With a 500-ton crane.
500-ton crane. And your carpentry students built this.
Yes, us along with the laborers.
Construction laborers.
Yeah, from the ground up. So structural steel, pan deck, concrete, metal studs, drywall, everything. So once it went over the wall, we can't send our guys over there. And CALCTRA hires guys out of the union hall to finish the building up.
And what was the pride from seeing this from, the ground up?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The guys were really excited. We kind of had to have a short crew that day because there's so many moving parts. But we were able to get them out, and our corrections officer was able to kind of put them in an area where they could watch the buildings go over the wall. and they're really proud of it.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. And what do you hear from the individuals in your program, the participants?
It's really interesting. A lot of them are they're so grateful to have this opportunity. A lot of them have never built anything in their lives, and so to see the look on their face after they complete something and the pride that they have is it's pretty cool. I've got, let's say, a forklift certificate. I remember giving one guy a forklift certificate, and he was so proud. It's the first thing he's ever earned in his life.
Wow.
So it's really it kind of brings you back down, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah. Not only for them, but for you as an instructor.
Yeah. I've been doing this for this is my 33rd year in the union.
33rd year.
Yeah, I've been doing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been doing carpentry for 40 years. So
So you know a thing or two.
yeah, kind of.
You know how to read a tape measure.
Yeah. So I have a great life, and I owe that to the union. I've worked hard, but if I didn't have the union, I wouldn't have this good life that I have right now. Yeah. So to be able to give some of that, give these guys an opportunity to have that too, is really nice.
Yeah, no, let's talk about that. I know there's been a loss of those programs in high school. I remember way back when, there was woodworking and all of that, but a lot of the trades ended up getting somehow out of the high school curriculum because of maybe budget cuts, what have you. I'm sorry, I am starting to see a little resurgence now.
Yes.
And are you seeing that this same?
Yeah. Really, they started moving those wood shops and other classes like that out. There was there's a big push to have everybody go to college, and the truth is college isn't for everybody. It wasn't for me.
You like to work with your hands.
I love to work with my hands. Yeah. So but that's coming back now. And there seems to be a big movement towards the blue collar workers.
Well, and that's huge too, because think of AI.
Yeah.
Right.
AI is getting into our field now, but they can't take everything.
Yeah. You still need your
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. That's good. That's really good. Let's talk also about who impacted you to get into the trades. Like, what was?
So in high school, school wasn't interesting to me. Not that I wasn't smart enough. It just didn't get me. Yeah. And I found this program called ROP Construction.
ROP, yes.
Regional Occupation Program.
Yep.
And so it was several schools. I went to Del Campo here locally. But
in Sacramento.
In Sacramento. And so there was, I believe, 6 high schools that people could go to this class, and it was at San Juan High School. And there's this great teacher called Dan Schwartz, and he kind of really sparked it for me. I really enjoyed working with my hands. Plus, half the day I was off building stuff. I wasn't in class. So that really interested me. And he was the first one that gave me my first job. We built 3 homes in the summer of my senior year.
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and he really sparked me. I learned a lot from him. I didn't know that the way he taught, I really enjoyed. And the way I teach now is I kind of take stuff from people that did things that I didn't really like and things that I really loved, and I use a lot of his things today.
Yeah. How one teacher made a difference.
Yeah.
And look at you, 33 years later.
Yeah.
And providing that skill set and that knowledge to students in your class.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to give back.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, we're going to take a short break.
Okay.
And when we get back, we're going to talk more about these pre-apprentice programs that are inside prison and how that benefits you and me. And just stick around. We'll be right back.
If this episode moved you, hit follow and subscribe to the Prison to Purpose podcast. And remember, no matter where you started, you're always one choice away from a better future.
Welcome back. We are talking to Corey Arnig, and he is the instructor for Pre-Apprentice carpentry programs inside Folsom State Prison. And we are talking about the benefits to you and I, and why these programs, these trade programs inside prisons are so important. First, they are getting employed, right? They're not getting, when they get out, they are getting employed. And how does that work?
So how that works is when they sign up at the union, they go on what's called the ready to work list. And that is just a list of people that aren't working at this time. So they'll go at the back of the list, and they'll work their way up as people are hired. But they can also get a job list of active union contractors in the area and the jobs that are going on, and they can go hustle up work at those job sites and try and go out and try and get one.
And we are seeing great success from these programs, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And why that is important is first off, it saves taxpayers money.
A ton
of money, because just in California alone, it cost over $100,000 to house somebody inside prison. And with that, if they're not going to prison, it's not at the taxpayer's expense, right?
Correct.
They're earning a livable wage, right? A pretty good wage.
A very good living wage.
And that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And what about also public safety? How does that help with public safety?
Oh, I mean, these guys are busy. When they get out there working, there's no time to do anything else. So they take a lot of pride in what they're doing. And when they get that check and they see the money that they're making, it spurs them on to work even harder.
Yeah. And they're able to provide for themselves.
I mean, one
families.
of the great things about the union is the wage is excellent in this area, Sacramento area. It's they start off first period apprentice is $36 an hour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then along with they get medical, dental, and optical. Their kids are covered until they're 26. Amazing coverage. They get a pension and an annuity. Also 401k they can put into if they want.
And they're working hard. I mean, it's like
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It is not easy. And let's talk about that. This is the trades are. I want to say like they were like a dying breed. Like it's. How would you say that?
Yeah, kind of like I was going back before. A lot of people pushed towards college, and so we kind of had a lull in this area. But the work is out there, and they need people, and everything's picking up. And so there's a good spot for these guys. And to be honest, in the trades, nobody cares about your past. All they care about is whether you can, if you're dependable, you work hard, and that's all you need. And
you teach them those soft skills inside prison, correct?
Yeah, we work on that all the time. That's a big portion of what we work on.
Is show up on time, how to work well with others, right? Be respectful.
Yeah. It's we also we talk about how you conduct yourself when you go try and hustle a job up. So we work on those kind of interview skills and everything too.
Yeah. What do you say? Corey, the instructor, go ahead. Give it to me.
So a lot of times they'll go out and they'll get a no on the first one. But what they have to understand is that there's a lot of people trying to get a job.
Yes.
So you have to think like an employer. Some guy comes up and you're like, yeah, come back next week. So come back next week. Come back a third week. And pretty soon they're going to see that you're serious about this, and they'll give you a shot. And that's all you need is a shot. These guys, I love the tenacity of these guys.
Yes.
They learn something, and they want more. And I know that these guys that we turn out, if they get an opportunity, they're going to show. And the great thing is, depending on how much time they have. Like I said, sometimes I've had guys here for a year and a half, and those guys know so much more than your average first period apprentice. So they have the skill. They have to have the right attitude.
And that's something for all of us to take note is persistence, true grit when it comes to trying to find a job. We've all been there. I mean, most of us. I've been turned down time and time again, and you just have to keep getting up and,
You have to put
and
yourself out there.
and find that goal of what you want to do and make it happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Yeah,
And be dependable.
Yes. That's one thing that I really drive home to my guys. That it really doesn't matter what you know. It's your attitude is 100% attitude. If you have the right attitude, you can go a long ways. Because if you have the right attitude, your employer is going to see that and say, I can teach him anything. He's got the right attitude.
Yeah. I always say that. Yeah. You can teach him anything. Maybe not, neurosurgery or
Maybe
something
not.
like that. Yeah. But you have to have that right attitude.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah, that has to be the first thing you have.
I love that. Well, I can tell, and I've seen it with the guys that you teach, and just that respect factor that they have when you're teaching them. I saw that with the name change and how they really worked hard, and they were just looking for your respect, which you give it to them constantly. How did that make you feel with that name change?
It was really cool.
We went from
Yeah.
PIA to CALCTRA.
Yeah. So it's so kind of just to go back a little bit is I realized that a lot of my students have been told things in the past that didn't really come true. So that's one thing that's really important to me is that everything I say is going to happen is true. So I try not to give anything outside of my control. But so I think they really respect that. And so the name change was great. We, along with the laborers program, we built the CalCTRA letters up on the hill, and to be able to have them come out and you have the big unveil, to see the pride in them was really cool.
So thank you for all you do and for changing lives.
Yeah.
And that's, when you talk to people, do you say, when they go, oh, what are you doing? And you're like, yeah, I'm part of a prison program inside teaching guys carpentry skills? Yeah,
it's really interesting when people find out what I do. They're really interested, and I'll say that like I said, I've been in the union for 33 years, and to be in this spot now, to be able to give back to these guys, it's really cool. So it's the best job I've ever had.
Yeah, and I also want to point out, it's not just the men's prisons. We also have, at the female prisons, at the women's prisons, we have carpentry, construction, labor programs as well.
Correct. Yeah. Chowchilla has a women's program. And I actually, when I first came out here, I taught the Folsom Women's Facility.
Wonderful. Yeah. And which Folsom Women's Facility has closed
Closed,
now,
yeah.
Yeah. But the Chowchilla program is up and running. CIW at California Institution for Women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a laborers program down there.
Yeah. So very successful.
Yeah.
Well, Corey,
thank you so much, Michelle. I appreciate it.
Thank you for talking with us. We'll be right back.
This episode of Prison to Purpose, Building Futures Behind Bars proves that no one is defined by their worst mistake. Every day, incarcerated men and women are rebuilding their lives through job training, mentorship, and second chances. This podcast exists to amplify those voices, stories of true grit and purpose.
Welcome back to Prison to Purpose. We have been talking about the trade unions inside prison, and these are wonderful programs: Pre-Apprentice carpentry, Pre-Apprentice construction labor programs. We even have iron workers, and these programs are just vital for people to go on the outside, work in the unions, and be successful. And sitting right next to me is a success story himself. This is Ray Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
Ray, thank you for being on this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so excited. This is going to be just a little tease to the next podcast. We're going to get more into Ray's backstory on the next one, but let's talk a little bit about how wonderful that you are working right out the gate. Mm-hmm. You were able to get a job.
Right out the gate.
That's wonderful. And what has that done for you? Look at, and you're actually Solar.
Solar.
So you're doing solar construction. And I noticed the construction because you just came from the job site yourself. Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Just came straight from work.
I see cement on your pants. You got the work boots on.
Got it all going.
You are ready to go. I love it.
Yep,
So,
I have to come here though. I was like, I can't miss this.
I love it. So how wonderful was that? You got a job right away.
Best thing ever. Felt so amazing, blessed. Love it.
Oh, and,
Love it.
And you're doing good work.
Yes.
And-
Positive, great work. Loving it.
What are you doing?
So I work with the solar side of the division. What we do is beams and columns, big, long, doesn't matter. First thing we got to do is scrape, second sand, 360, primer with 2 coats, and then we got to spray them 2 times also.
And you're just loving the work.
Loving it. They mostly got me spraying now, but for right now, I'm on the other side of the yard, counting bolts and getting all that ready. Can't mess none of that up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But it's a
loving
good
everything.
paying job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
More money to come. I'm a level 2 apprentice right now.
Good.
Going on my level 3, more money.
And then do you become a journeyman after that?
Journeyman after.
Okay. So that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
I don't know if there's a 4 or anything.
Is there?
4, level 4, yeah.
Yeah, you have
4.
your instructors right here looking at you saying, yep, there is
Yeah,
a
I'm like,
level
I don't
4.
know if there's a
Yeah,
4.
that's what you're going
I know
for.
3 though.
I love it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, for sure, 3.
I love that.
I just want that journeyman.
You just want that
I want
journeyman? Yeah.
Or foreman.
Or a foreman.
Or foreman.
Yes, I do know. I do know what foremans are doing.
Or
So
foreman.
yes. So we're going to talk a little bit more about your backstory and your success. So
Okay.
thank you for joining us here. We'll be right back. We're going to wrap up this podcast, and then we're going to. This is a part 1, part 2. And on the following podcast, we're going to get more into Ray Williams' life.
Okay.
So I can't wait. All right. Thanks again for joining us on this podcast, Prison to Purpose. Please follow, share, like us, subscribe to us, whatever. Just spread the word about this podcast. We're on all the podcast platforms. And remember, I always love to leave you with this line: hope does not stop behind the gates. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for listening to the Prison to Purpose podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit follow, subscribe, and stay connected with us for more real stories, real growth, and real transformation. Share this episode with someone who needs a little strength today. We'll see you next time.